Woo-hoo. Yeah. This is Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, and I'm messing up the introduction, but let's get it in. Judges. And last I touched on the judges, but this is one thing I want to say because I had a recent incident. I don't care. It is what it is. But I judge sometimes, you know. I know a little something. The one thing I can tell y'all this, and this is the message to anybody who's thinking about being a judge, or if you currently are a judge, whatever you hand that blue ribbon to, not only have you handed that blue ribbon a victory in the ring, you've handed them a moral victory, you've handed them a victory towards points or whatever the situation is. That blue ribbon is a sacred thing. That is the approval. When you are awarded the ability to be a judge, you are considered to be someone with knowledge and superior in this community in your knowledge and ability to judge the dog as it pertains to what this dog is supposed to be. So with all of that heavy load and burden to bear, that you are an authority of this breed, you have to take some responsibility. So if you are one of these judges that continuously has some kind of controversy going on because you can't control your ring, you keep on picking insufficient dogs, you pick dogs that are out of the standard or whatever, as soon as somebody questions your judgment, don't get offended. Don't cry about it, especially not when it's the truth. Don't sit there and act like everybody else is the worst person in the world because they didn't agree with your opinion, that they didn't agree with what they seen that was obviously wrong with what you did, that they didn't go along with your bullshit. Don't cry about that. Because as a judge, you should take more pride in what you picking. You should take the same pride as what you pick in that ring as you would in your own yard. But that's my second problem, because most of y'all judges don't take a lot of pride in what y'all produce in y'all yard. Most of y'all are breeding certain flaws over and over again, and y'all become masters and manipulators at hiding those flaws or trying to act as if they don't exist and keep on breeding the same shit. So not only are you not good judges, a lot of y'all are not good breeders. I see y'all. I don't always speak on it, but I see y'all. Y'all want the illusion, y'all want the pat on the back, y'all want the grandeur, y'all want to be on airplanes with your sunglasses announcing what country you're going to and all of this and that and the other, but at the same time, what are you picking in the ring? Because at the end of the day, it does not matter what countries we travel to, it does not matter what awards we are given, what national this or national that or title this or title that, what kind of dogs are you picking? Because as a judge, just like as a breeder, your dogs speak for the quality of dog man that you are. Me as a judge, I tell y'all this, and I am open to this scrutiny. Anytime I'm judging a class or whatever, if y'all see me pick some bullshit, call me on it. Call me on it. Now, do I like to be called out? Absolutely not. But do I know that I'm not going to go in that ring and pick some bullshit? Absolutely. That's the thing. I live by what I pick in that ring. I'm not a judge. If you can't scrutinize what I'm picking, I'm not a judge. I'm just somebody who's here and wants y'all to agree with me. I don't do that. One thing I can always promise y'all is when I step in the ring or when I'm the director and people have to step in the ring up under me, my judges will be very much scrutinized. If you pick something I don't like, I will be all over your ass. If you pick something that I don't like twice, probably won't get a third chance to pick it because I'm serious about what I do. Too many times we've seen people just hand out ribbons for whatever reason and approve of these nonsense dogs, and they wonder why the breed is getting worse. Judges, you have a very important part in this community. You push out on a weekly basis what is an example of what our dogs should be. So if you continuously pick screwed up dogs to be an example of what our dog should be, then maybe you should take full responsibility for the tragedy that we see going on in our community right now with all these screwed up dogs. The reason why people are very content on bringing dogs with terrible rears to the ring right now is because dogs with terrible rears have been constantly handed ribbons when they're in the ring. So now they feel comfortable. You don't see, it wasn't just one decision. It wasn't just one decision. Our breed has been torn down by people who just don't care. They care more about their money and more about their image and everything else than they do about making good dogs. Judge doesn't mean nothing if you don't have the ability to pick the right dog over and over and over again. And the one time you fuck up, you're supposed to be woman enough or man enough to say, oh yeah, I shouldn't have never did that, because that doesn't fit. Instead, if you question a judge nowadays, it's just like you might as well talked about their mama or whatever else. But the facts remain is that the dog is subpar in any level and in any concern. And I've seen this done many times. I butted heads with several judges, you know, and this is one of our problems. Our community is so stupid. I had one judge sitting up there talking about, oh yeah, and you're running around with that old dog and this, that, and the other. Old dog, old dog. I said, man, why would I ever be ashamed that my dog is getting old? My dog is getting old because he's a high quality animal. He's living. He just turned 9 yesterday. Happy birthday, man. He turned 9 yesterday. He's still pumping out a very strong semen count, still trying to climb up on these ladies and do his thing. That's a quality animal. Instead, we have the people who are supposed to be the teachers out here spreading venom that an old dog is a bad dog. No, old dog is success because you built something that would last. Please understand this. I care nothing about y'all titles. I care nothing about what somebody told you you was good at. Show me. Pick good dogs and shut these people up, and there will be nothing to say. But all as far as everybody's accreditation through the ABKC especially, I will say for the record, and I'm going to keep on saying that, ABKC didn't make me nothing. Y'all pat yourselves on the back and y'all feel good about yourselves because y'all say that y'all ABKC judges. But before there was an ABKC, there was me. And when there was an inception of the ABKC, I was right there to make sure that that went through with the rest of the guys. So let's get this together. I made the ABKC along with my cohorts, not by myself. I repeat, not by myself. I helped make the ABKC, let me say it that way. But no, at no point in time, unlike most of you who are spitting out criticism and talking shit and crying about y'all lack of effort in the ring and all the things that y'all should be scrutinized for, should be. The reason why y'all cry about these things is because y'all dead wrong. Y'all been wrong, always have been wrong. And yes, the ABKC may have made you, but somewhere in that process, they should have made a better judge. I'm out. Peace.